I hope you all are doing great. Welcome back to our channel Agla Same Schools. Today we will be covering chapter 4, that is quadratic equation. So starting with the rest of the question, our sixth question says the diagonal of a rectangular field is 60 meter more than the shortest side. If the longest side is 30 meter more than the shortest side, find the sides of the field. So here we have to let the smaller side will be x and hypotenuse, that is x plus 30 meter. So longer side will be x plus 30 meter. So now according to the question, that is x plus 60 whole square is equals to x square plus x plus 30 whole square. Solving it like a plus b whole square, we have to apply the formula, that is a square plus b square plus 2ab. So now x square plus 120 x plus 3600 is equals to x square plus a plus b whole square formula, that is a square plus b square plus 2ab. So now applying the formula, we will get x square plus 60x plus 900, which will give you an equation, that is minus x square plus 60x plus 2700 is equals to 0. Further solving it, we will get x square minus 60x minus 2700 is equals to 0. Now solving it, we will get x as 90 and another x as minus 30. So x is equal to 90. Hence the smaller side is 90 meter. So the longer side will be 90 plus 30, that is 120 meter. Moving to our question number 7, which says the difference of the square of two numbers is 180. The square of a smaller number is 8 times the larger number. Find the two numbers. So here we have to let the large number be x and the smaller number be y. So therefore y square is equal to 8x. Now according to the question, x square minus y square is equals to 180. So x square minus 8x is equal to 180 because y square is equals to 8x. So x square minus 8x minus 180 is equals to 0. So here x square minus 18x plus 10x minus 180 is equals to 0. Solving this, we will get two brackets, that is x minus 18 and x plus 10, which is equals to 0. Further solving it, we will get x as 18 and another x as minus 10. So therefore x is equal to 18, that is the larger number, and the smaller number, that is equals to y, which is root 144, that means 12. Question number 8 says a train travels 360 km at a uniform speed. If the speed had been 5 km per hour more, it would have taken 1 hour less from the journey. Find the speed of the train. So here we have to let the speed of a train be x km per hour and the distance that is given to us, that is 360 km. So time taken, we know 360 divided by x. Further solving it, if the speed had been 5 km more, that is given in the question, then the time will be 360 divided by x plus 5 hours. So now 360 divided by x is equals to 360 divided by x plus 5 plus 1. So solving it, we will get x square minus 5x minus 1800 is equals to 0. Now we have to do x square plus 45x minus 40x minus 1800 is equals to 0. Taking common from these two, we will get x, and taking common from these two, we will get minus 40. So here we have x plus 40 and x plus 40. Solving it, we will get x as minus 45 and x as 40. So x is equals to 45, that is the speed of the train, that is 40 km per hour. Question number 9 says two water taps together can fill a tank in 3/8 hours. The tap of larger diameter takes 10 hours less than the smaller one to fill the tank separately. Find the time in which each tap can separately fill the tank. So here we have to let the time taken by larger tap to fill the tank is x hour. The time taken by smaller tap, that is x plus 10 hours. So therefore in 1 hour, tank filled by larger tap is 1 upon x. And the tank filled by smaller tap is 1 upon x plus 10. Therefore 1 upon x plus 1 upon x plus 10 is equals to 1 upon 9 into 3 upon 8. Solving it, we will get x as 15 and x as minus 25. Therefore, x is equal to 15 and the time taken by larger tap to fill the tank is 15 hours. And the time taken by smaller tap is 15 plus 10, that is 25 hours. Moving to our 10th and the last question, which says an express train takes 1 hour than the passenger train to travel 132 km between Mysore and Bangalore. If the average speed of the express train is 11 km per hour more than that of the passenger train, find the average speed of the two of the train. So here the answer is, we have to let the speed of a passenger train be x km per hour. So the speed of the express train will be x plus 11 km per hour. Distance travelled is equals to 132 km, which is given to us. So we can find time taken by passenger train, that is T1, which is equals to 132 divided by x hour. And the time taken by express train, that is T2, which is equals to 132 divided by x plus 11 km. So now 132 divided by x is equals to 132 divided by x plus 11 plus 1. Solving it, we will get x square plus 11x minus 1452 is equals to 0. Now we have to take x as common and x plus 44 minus 33 as common and x plus 44. So here we have x plus 44 which is equals to 0 and x minus 33 which is equals to 0. So we can have x as minus 44 and x as 33. So x is equal to 33. So the speed of the passenger train is 33 km per hour and the speed of the express train is 33 plus 11, that is equals to 44 km per hour. So guys, this is all from this exercise. I hope you like this video, and if you have any query or any doubt related to any of the question discussed, please put your query in the comment section below. For regular updates and information, please subscribe to our channel Agla Same Schools. We wish you a safe life and do take care of yourself.